Number 6 says letting go of resistance. Resistance happens when we fight reality. We wish things were different, hold on to expectations, and push against what is instead of accepting it. Surrendering doesn't mean we stop trying. It means we stop resisting the flow of life. Surrendering does not mean we just stop trying. It means we stop resisting. We're going to put that energy that we were putting towards resisting, towards focusing on the things that we do have control over. And when you do that, you're going to naturally move into an energy of surrenderance. When you resist life, you create suffering. The pain isn't in the event itself. It's in your resistance to it. So often, the pain from the things that we go through isn't the actual experience. It's our resistance to the experience. It's our resistance to the things that we go through, right? So often, God is going to bring different things into your life in order to help you to grow and develop. What causes the pain, truly what causes the suffering, is our resistance to these things, because we're looking at them through the wrong lens. We have the wrong energy driving our car. We have the energy of fear allowing us to see these things as obstacles, as hindrances, as roadblocks, rather than opportunities to grow, opportunities to develop, blessings in disguise, right? Blessings in disguise. Anything that's worthwhile is going to be tough to get. It's not going to be easy to attain, right? So a lot of times the blessings that you're praying for are going to come in ways that you may not have necessarily envisioned in your mind, but you have to understand, oh, wait, when things get tough, usually what's on the other end of that, it's a blessing. And when you get to the other end, you realize, oh, I had to go through that to get to the blessing that I prayed for. This was the blessing that I prayed for right here, right? This was the blessing that I prayed for right here. But when you have expectations, you pray for certain things and you expect it to come in a certain way, you're closing yourself off to the opportunity. So many people miss out. So many people will pray for certain things. And with that prayer, they have an expectation attached to it of how it needs to come into their life. So now when God brings something into their life from different areas and it doesn't look like the thing that they envision, oh no, they think that's the wrong thing. Oh, they think that ain't it. You start to be like, no, why I gotta go through this? Why? You start to do all that, right? Rather than surrendering expectations, praying for something and saying, God, I'm open and I receive. I'm open and I receive however you want to bring this blessing into my life, I'm open to. So now you're not closing yourself off to any experience, because you realize any experience can lead to the blessing that you prayed for. Whew. And then you also realize that every experience holds within it a seed of opportunity. And when you lean into it with that mindset, you get a blessing out of every experience. Man, come on. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. True peace comes when you stop arguing with reality and instead ask, how can I work with what is? How can I work with this? Oh, God, why is this happening to me? No. God, how can we make the most out of where we are? Two totally different perspectives, two totally different mindsets, two totally different energies. Oh, this is the worst thing ever. Ooh, how can I grow in this situation? And I just dropped the pen. How can I grow in this situation? Where's the opportunity in this situation? Come on. Come on. We were due for a pen drop. It's been like 2 episodes since we dropped the cap of the pen, so we were due for that. Some tangible steps to help with letting go of resistance. Practice radical acceptance. When something doesn't go as planned, pause and say, this is what's happening right now. How can I make the most of it? This is what's happening right now. How can I make the most of it? Practice radical acceptance. Say these things to yourself when things do not go as planned. Write it down. How can I make the most of this? And right there, you're already shifting your gaze to start looking for the opportunities rather than just focusing on how things didn't go your way. When you ask these type of questions and you start to reframe the things that you look at, the things you look at change. We say it all the time. The things you look at change. Loosen your grip. That's what it says. Loosen your grip. If you're fixated on a specific outcome, ask yourself, what if something even better is unfolding? And allow room for different possibilities. Come on. This has changed my life. Like, so often growing up, and especially like prior to this year and stuff, I was so fixated on certain, you know, on a specific outcome, on a certain thing going a certain way. But when I really allowed myself to let go, to loosen my grip and say, you know what? What if something better can unfold? What if God can do something even greater than I can come up with? You start to see miracles happen in your life. You start to see, that's where the magic happens, when you loosen your grip and you allow different opportunities and possibilities to come into your life. Loosen your grip a little bit. Open yourself up. Allow God to work. Right? Allow God to work. Eckhart Tolle, of course, again, he says, whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. I'm going to accept where I am as if I have chosen it. Because in reality, whether you realize it or not, you did choose it. Everything you have done prior to this moment has led you to this moment. Everything you have done, everything you have chosen to do, the actions, the things you said, the things you've done, whatever it may be, has led you to this present moment. So wherever you are, whatever it contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. We're going to accept it so that we can move through it. We're going to accept it so that we can grow from it.